I'm honestly not sure what I was expecting, but it was not this. We recently visited the Kennedy Space Center with our toddlers, and I was shocked by how much there was for them to do. From the moment you walk in, you feel so immersed. Everything is hands-on, which my toddlers loved, and there is so much to see and explore. We started our day by going into the Gateway, which is a low sensory area, because if you don't know, this is a certified autism center, which was huge for us. Everything in this building was about seeing today's spacecrafts and what is going on in space right now. We also do have a ride. My son and I went on the Red Planet. This was very fun, very much like Soarin' at Epcot. We attended a little children's program about matter and gravity, and then I made the mistake of telling my kids that they had a playground, so we went to explore that area, and oh my goodness. Planet Play, this was the coolest playground we have ever seen. There was 3 levels, there was so much to do, everything was hands-on while still being educational. They had a giant slide from the top to the bottom that my kids adored. I really do not want to admit this, but we ended up staying in here for 2 hours because our kids were just having so much fun, and there was no way we could get them to leave until it was lunchtime. Now, we did bring food, but they wanted chicken nuggets and french fries, so we headed over to Orbit Cafe. You order on this little screen and then pick up your food, and I've got to say, all of this together was $55, and the food was really good. I've got to admit, the kids mac and cheese, 10 out of 10, so good. I got the turkey wrap, a very light and refreshing. Now, like I said, this was our first time here, and there is a lot to see and explore, so we were definitely on the slower side of seeing things, and our oldest is on the spectrum, so we do like to keep things very calm. But one thing that we knew we wanted to do was the bus tour. This is complimentary with your admission. It was about a 13-minute drive, and that brings you to the gantry at LC39. And yes, they absolutely do have more playgrounds here, which we did stop at. Now, the coolest part, they have a rocket engine. This goes off every 30 minutes, so you can actually stand under it and feel what it would feel like to be under a rocket during a launch, which my 6-year-old son did by himself. This was by far one of the coolest parts about our day, and there is nowhere else in the world that you can actually do this. Once we got back to the main center, I could not help but notice that they had a Starbucks, so we stopped in for some caffeine, and conveniently located right next door to ice cream, so my kids got that. We enjoyed our snacks outside while still being able to look at everything, and then during a bathroom break, my husband noticed that they had a real astronaut, so he came running back to get us so we could meet him. We went inside Journey to Mars, where they had interactive games and life-size replicas of space vehicles, which my son loved. By this point, it was around 4:30, and the Space Center was closing at 5, so my kids just wanted to run around and explore outside, climb in some of the space rockets. Now, clearly, we did not do everything, not even close to everything, so I really wish we had 2 full days to explore here because there is so much to see and do. Truly such a special place for kids and families, and I cannot wait to plan another trip back so we can explore the rest of the complex.